Hello, hello, my cybies. Oh, we're not ready for the Distractotron yet. Let me turn that off. That's for later. Hello, how is everybody today? We're gonna be talking about AI horrors again today, so, you know, same as usual. Another, probably gonna be light short stream, maybe. Kaiser did send me some horrors to look into right before stream, though, so that's gonna be great. He also sent me something. We have to have our... we have to have our Kaiser art showcase at the beginning of stream, as usual. Let me just get it open in the browser so I can show you all his latest masterpiece. I very much appreciate it. Let me pause in case he wants to dub it. My name is Cy Scribbles. I'm 12 years old. And I'm all that stands between poor media literacy and the annihilation of our media. There you go. There you go, guys. That's me, alright. I look that badass in real life. I do. It's true. Oh, yeah, a few people were telling me they've seen the Coke ads in the, I'm back to working at one of the earlier pages. I mostly have finishing touches to do on all these pages. I've been in a bit of a slump art-wise lately, probably because I've been doing a lot of video editing and doing graphic design for holidays for people and stuff like that. So, but I do want to push to get these fucking pages done finally, and maybe do some more Switcheroo stuff that I can actually upload on my Tumblr. Especially now that we're getting back into what my channel originally was, which is bullshit. Just bullshit. That's what we do here, guys. That's what we peddle in. Anyone lurking? Trying to find some drama? Nah. I peddle in bullshit. That's what you're getting today. So, probably gonna be a 2.5 hour stream, maybe. Might pick up with Alan Wake 2 again tomorrow night. We've been making a lot of progress on that game lately. I just did the last DLC available, so that's gonna be fun. So, might leave the music going for now, because I'm probably gonna have to mute things. But, Kaiser sent me something else before stream. Let me bring up the poster. Because, if I can even fucking find it. Where's the exact poster you showed me? Because it looked fucking awful. Actually, let me just go in my Discord. I bet it's there. We were just talking about this. And I compared it to Rap City Street Kids, so you know it's gonna be good! Okay, here we go. I found it. So right before stream, we were talking about, like, obscure Video Brinquedo style videos.
Oh, wait. What did I miss? Merry Christmas, Cy.
Thank you, thank you. And also, Cutie, thank you for your early super chat that played in the opening. I forgot to thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. You didn't miss much. I'm about to introduce you guys to some pain, actually, that it's Neo Kaiser's fault. My, my frenemy that hangs around my community, he sent it to me. So, we were talking about obscure, bad, like, straight-to-video shit. And he sends this poster, and I said, this looks like it was made between 2007 and 2010. It turns out this is a recent movie that is coming out in April next year. This does not look like it was made this decade. And it does seem to be like a Rap City Street Kids situation where they got like some big name actors like Keith David and Lawrence Fishburne, and fucking Mustard is here. But the animation is horrifying, and it looks like it might have some AI to it. So I probably can't play the actual audio. But we're gonna watch the trailer. Maybe I'll try to play bits of it, but it's about, a boy who meets a pair of magic talking sneakers, I think? Anyway, you guys have to see this animation. It is, like, the most unfinished looking shit. And this is gonna get a theatrical release somehow. Never heard of any of these companies that worked on it, either. Look at this kid! Look at that kid's face! He's built like the fucking Screech Kid from Jimmy Neutron. You know the one. Sheen, is that his name?
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. I know seeing Chris Chan fighting with anti-I Twitter lately has been pretty funny.
Really? We might have to also look that up at the end, I suppose. Well, I did say it's the Coke horrors and others, so we could probably look that up. Yeah, he looks like Sheen. He built like Sheen. Look at this kid. What's wrong with your face? The wiki page has the whole story. Okay. Oh my god, this is the shot I saw, and then I stopped watching and said I have to watch this on screen. Look at this! He's got like no weight to him. This looks like reboot animation from like the early 2000s. What is this? What is this?
At CutieAppleby123 sent a super chat. He looks like if Will Smith Fish from Shark Tale was a human.
Yeah, kinda.
These shoes, they're gonna change everything. Stay right here.
God, it's paced like one of the AI videos we've been watching, even. It's paced like a YouTube AI short. Maybe that's just the trailer, though, I hope. But, what is wrong with this kid's face? I don't like it. Like, if you, like, seeing the poster, like, I couldn't believe this was made this decade. And then this guy just takes them, I guess. I don't know. See, the thing about good visual storytelling is if I have the sound off, I should be able to follow what's going on. This is nonsense. This is visual nonsense. I guess one shoe's a boy and one shoe's a girl, too, or something. I don't know. So what's this guy's deal? Mustard is here for some reason. I don't know why Mustard is here. I'm very confused by this. This looks like complete garbage. What do the shoes sound like?
I have to find my sister. How we gonna find one sneaker in a city as big as New York?
Oh, I'll show you where to go.
That's some good voice acting right there. Yeah, they're trying to go with, like, the choppy Spider-Verse looking animation, but they don't actually understand how it works. You know? This is supposed to be New York. This looks like a map out of Deep Blob. Yeah. What the fuck is going on here? Why is there, like, Doc Ock arms? This is coming out on my birthday, guys. They just want to torture me, I think. That's probably gonna get me copyright struck. Alright, we might have to read the plot synopsis of this movie, because what the fuck? What is wrong with all of the animation? It looks so unfinished. This looks like it was supposed to be like a TV show that got like... And there's so many goddamn people in it! Anthony Mackie, Martin Lawrence, Macy Gray, Mustard, and then like fucking Keith David and Lawrence Fishburne are also here. This is why I'm saying it's like a Rap City Street Kids thing. They got like one celebrity that like brought in the others, and they didn't know how badly the animation side was going. It has to be. It has to be. Anyway, let's find out what the fucking plot synopsis is. Sneaks movie Wikipedia. I was looking at the Wikipedia to figure out how this got a theatrical release. I was like, okay, is Sony distributing it or something? No! I don't know how this is getting in theaters. Sneaks is a 2025 animated sports comedy film directed by Rob Edwards and Chris Jenkins, from a script by Edwards. It's Edwards' feature directional debut. Yeah, how is this getting in theaters? What? Some of these people don't even have credits. Sneaks was released on Sky Cinema in the United Kingdom on March 28th. Was this a TV release then? What is Sky Cinema? Subscription film service. So it's like a fucking British bootleg Netflix. How did this get a theatrical release? I'm so confused.
Athelonic111 sent a super chat. This a food fight situation?
Yeah, Food Fighter, Rhapsody Street Kids are a good comparison here. In a world of anthropomorphic shoes, a high school basketball player named Edson wins an exclusive pair of sneakers, Ty and Maxine, much to the frustration of the collector, a high-profile sneaker collector. Maxine is excited to finally have an owner and be used for Edson's upcoming game, whereas Ty would rather stay pristine inside the shoebox. The collector later breaks into Edson's house and steals Ty and Maxine, but during the escape, Ty falls out of the shoebox and lands on a wire. They're just telling us the whole fucking plot here. Yeah, they're like telling us the plot like scene by scene here. That's... I just want to find out what the like ultimate lesson is supposed to be. Okay. This seems utterly pointless. Later that day, the collector decides to return Ty and Maxine to Edson during his basketball game so he can play the game properly. That's the big climax. He gets his shoes back and wins the basketball tournament or whatever. It sounds completely pointless. Anthony Mackie as Ty, a white shoe. Martin Lawrence as JB, a black shoe. Chloe Bailey as Maxine, Ty's sister. Lawrence Fishburne as the collector. He's playing that dude? A former basketball player turned professional shoe collector. Roddy Rich as the forger, the collector's boss who cuts up shoes and uses the remains as forgeries. If you had real sentient talking shoes worth like thousands of dollars, why would you just cut them up to make why would you take real collector shoes and cut them up to make forgery shoes when you already had real worth valuable what? What is this? LMI is Brittany, Ty's love interest. Is she human? Is this a B-movie situation?
At Dino Nuggy 22 sent a super chat. Beautiful background noise tax.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying me losing my mind over this silly shoe movie that's apparently coming out next year, even though it looks like it was made in 2010 in direct-to-video. Swiley as Edson, a basketball-obsessed young man who wins Ty and Maxine. That's all we know about him. Chris Paul as himself. Mustard as himself. And Marcel, a wire shoe. Guavo as Spike, JB's missing brother. Sam J as gutter ball attendant. I guess the bowling alley is a very important set piece. I didn't even read that part out loud. Keith David as OG. Well, he is the OG, so yeah. Donovan Lewis Bazmore as Trey, a wire shoe. Coy Leray, we don't know who he plays. Kiana Lane as Shauna, Ed's mom. Jonathan Kite as Wiz, a nerdy shoe. Amory McCoy as Shanika. Is that a shoe? Is that a person? I don't know! Sky Brown as Sky, but not as themselves. Raisa Lay as Raisa, but not as herself. Young Miko as Tiffany, a wire shoe. So just the shoes they talk to when he's hanging from a wire and then he gets off of it. That's it. That's all they do. Meyer Hall as Vanessa, Edson's love interest. Rico Rodriguez as Ice. Babito Garcia as Babito, but not as himself. What the fuck is this? Oh, here we go. November 2018, it was announced that Pixar veteran Teddy Newton was set to direct a new animated film titled Sneaks. Oh god. This has been in production hell for a while, hasn't it?
It's last name B6 and sent a super chat. They better pay Keith David for this. All I see anything Lawrence Fishburne is A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Is that bad?
You've never seen the fucking Matrix? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so... yeah, apparently this was in development hell since 2018. That's, okay, mystery solved. So, we're gonna refresh ourselves on the, original Coke ad, I think, before we watch the new one. I'm going to have to mute this one, too, but I guess I'll narrate it as it goes along. Cause the holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Coca Cola is fucking ass shit. Is, copyrighted. So actually, they have their own YouTube channel. So we're making Google ad bucks, too, as a multi-million-dollar corporation. Of course.
At Replica_Rabbit sent a super chat. Do they what shoes on the wired mean?
I don't know. I don't know. The what shoes on a wire means can vary by region. So, because I mean, where I grew up, it was drug houses, but you know, it can mean other things. But I grew up in kind of a rough neighborhood, alright? Anyway, what was their original one? They've been making all sorts of kooky ads. I bet it's like their most popular or something. Or not. Coca-Cola. We have Coca-Cola pool party here, which looks like it may also be an AI ad. But where's the original Coke AI ad? You know what? Fuck you. I will just look it up elsewhere. Cola Christmas 2024 should probably just be it. There we go. There we go.
At Rock Josiah sent a super chat. The Coke copyright lawyers have been dispatched.
They can't get me if I don't play it out loud, I think. And I'm transforming it here on a tiny screen. See? There were two, weren't there? Oh no, this is a month ago. This is the current one. So let's watch the original. With the children of the corn syrup in it, as we were calling them. So yeah, so this was the first one. Also had a lot of animals in it. You're gonna notice in the new one, there's also a lot of animals. But yeah, nothing looks right. I think I said that last time. Nothing fucking looks right. The deer staring off into space. I think we did go over it like frame by frame, everything that was wrong with it, which we're gonna do for the new one too. Probably not even gonna be doing a lot of art on this art stream, but what else is new? It's like how people misunderstand why my things are called Distractotron and Distractovision. Because the joke is I get distracted and don't draw on the art stream, guys. That's... Oh, did you send me a Wani read, too? Well, you should have sent it along with your other thing, dummy. Just plumping up my lines a little bit here. Yeah. So yeah, so all these horrifying people last time, but we didn't see Santa's face. It's gonna be the opposite this time. There's the child of the corn syrup himself. That one kid whose jaw is way too big for his fucking head. Look at this kid! Look at this kid! His lower jaw is as big as the rest of his face! Does he have a condition? And then these girls whose teeth are just... far too big as well.
At Sam last name B6 and sent a super chat. This is some Freddy Krueger shit.
Creative agency life. It is some Freddy Krueger shit. Are they the people who made it? Do they also do AI stuff? Oh Jesus, maybe they do. Brilliant Pampers ad captures babies making duty in HD. Okay, that's all I need to know about this channel. Jesus. So that was the original one. Now we're gonna watch the two they made this year. They made two of them. Do I still have it on their most popular? I do. So, I know there's three. There's two fantastical versions. Oh, no, it's the behind the scenes, rather. We're gonna watch that, too, because they faked it behind the scenes. So here's the one they made this year. Then I'll do Kaiser's Wani reading before we go over this. So we have Santa with a little toy truck. Looks bad already. And then the trucks come, driving as slowly as ever. At least there's some polar bears this time. You notice it's mostly animals this time, but they keep changing style. They keep changing animation style. Let's show some nice Nights music on for the Christmas feel, huh? Why is there a sloth here? I don't think sloths exist where there's snow. So yeah, because the human faces were so fucking horrifying last time, they just made it all animals this time. And the only human we see is Santa, and he still doesn't look right. Why are all these animals excited to see Coca Cola, though? It's bad for them. I mean, it's bad for humans, too, but it's especially bad for animals. So that was the more boring one. But you notice they don't show any actual people this time. It's just all animals, but, like, they don't even stay in the same style. They don't even fucking stay in the same style. It's ridiculous. Oh, he wants me to do the Maya, the... This is what Kaiser has for me today, by the way, for Wani shit. I am bound by my Wani playthrough. Maybe I'll finally finish my my cuts of that. I started the best of ending one Inko cut a while ago. All right, so we gotta do Maya going, no legs, no legs, no legs, ha ha. And then Olivia just like, how's that? Alright, back to the fucking Coke-Ads. Anyway. So they made another one that's all, like, anthropomorphic animal. I mean, of course raccoons exist in snow. Raccoons exist around where I am. But we have the bully music on now, which is perfect. Alright, so now they do this one with anthropomorphic animals, because humans are too hard to render. So, I guess we're in Narnia now, this time. Which, I don't know if C.S. Lewis's estate gave you the rights for that, Coca Cola. I'm just saying. We got meerkats, because those are very Christmassy. And rabbits. And no animals at all in Japan, it looks like. And then capybaras. And then a seal in Italy? Where are we going? And this horrifying Winnie the Pooh-ass snowman. Koala bears, owls, very pandas, and it's like such short shots, and there's just so much being, and then we actually see Santa for once. He's the only human face we see in all of this. And he looks terrible. Look at him. And the animals keep changing art styles again, of course. It says, created by AI Magic. Yeah, Coca Cola is a registered trademark. Yeah, we know that. But you don't own any of the rest of this, buddy. You can't copyright it. So, yeah, we will go over, we'll just go over why everything in this looks wrong. I'm sorry, Owlman, the AI generated you. So, like, already you can see, like, just how flat and ick this all looks. AI does have a bad problem with this sort of, like, washed-out color grading. But, of course, it's, like, popular in movies now, too, and that's what it's replicating. And then, apparently, Mr. and Mrs. Otter here just have a fireplace, like, in the middle of their fucking cabin. Like, just there in the middle of everything, not even against a wall or anything. And then, what are some of the details? Like, what is even this back here? What is even in this kitchen? Like, how many hand towels do they need? Is that the dishwasher? What is this? Yeah. This is what the Animal Crossing live action movie is gonna look like, guys. You hop on Twitch so you can throw tomatoes at your leisure. One day I will be able to have you guys throw tomatoes on YouTube. I just have to figure out the programs I need for it. So these look okay, but, you know, you can just tell there's something uncanny. There's something wrong with them. Their eye lines don't match up. Like, they're looking in two completely different directions. And, of course, somebody, I know somebody out there... Hang on, I saved it in my secret little folder here. Somebody did, make a chart showing how many different times the wheels on the trucks change. So the axles are just all over the fucking place here. See, the problem is the guys, the AI bros who make this shit, they don't know what looks good. They don't understand visual storytelling. So, they can't properly assess the errors in these. You know? You're very serious, Mass Effect music on right now. Let's change it to something a little more... That's just fine. Anyway. So yeah, so the trucks do keep changing axles between shots. They're driving way too slow and way too close to each other. Wait. Did like a fourth one just pop up at the end of that? Like, where is this one's gonna drive right off the cliff over here if you look at it real close. It's gonna swerve right off the road. Luckily they cut the shot before that happened. What's this thing? This is what happens when you have non-artists do this shit. You know? And then we have this meerkat. I think they just asked ChatGPT, what are the cutest animals that everybody likes? Meerkats in the savannah definitely makes you think of fucking Christmas. At least American-style Christmas. And they have little tiny Coke bottles, because of course they do. Timon! Timon! The Coke trucks are back! I wish they had Coke in the formula still, just like in the old days, Timon. And then where the fuck is even this supposed to be? What is this? All the buildings make no sense. And there's just fairy lights everywhere, but they're not attached to anything. If they just 3D animated this, it would look better. And again, the eye lines. What are they looking at? The mama bunny's baby looking at the trucks. The baby's looking at fuck knows what. Their eyes are like in two different directions. Yeah, and there's no frogs. Where are the frogs? Where are snakes? And then Japan, you'd think Japan would be the bunny rabbits because, you know, rabbit on the moon or whatever, but we see absolutely nothing in Japan except a vending machine. Is that all you think of the Japanese people? Just vending machines? And then we're in... Where the fuck are we here? I don't even know. Did you guys drive across the ocean to Hawaii? This is nothing but all these horrifying looking capybaras. And you can see as the crowd goes back, like, it just loses more and more detail. They look like they have just empty eye sockets. It's terrifying. And again, eye lines. What the fuck are they looking at? There is no shot continuity. And then we're in San Francisco, I guess, but this doesn't quite look like it either. Because that's the Golden Gate Bridge back there, isn't it? But then, this looks like fucking somewhere in the Netherlands. What is happening? And there's just a seal here, wherever the fuck we are. Wait a minute! The bridge was all the way back here in this shot. Unless we're thinking this is like wicked far down the road. Is the line of trucks that long? Are they taking up the entire roadway? Because the fucking bridge is all the way back there. And then in this shot, it's just over the shoulder of this fucking little lazy-ass seal laid in a hammock. Who appears to be blending into the hammock on his lower body. Yep, it's not a blanket over him. He's just fused to the hammock. He's been lying there so long. It's very tragic. And then this horrifying sentient snowman that just picks its coal eyes back up to look at the trucks. Because that's cool. That doesn't look like something out of fucking Salad Fingers. Yes, nothing like corn syrup too. And then where the fuck are these people? Are they on a plane? A train? An automobile? What are we? Is this an airplane? What are we looking out at from? Like, what is this? Are they about to crash into a mountain? Again, no fucking shot continuity. There is no visual storytelling here. Like, this is just gibberish. Visually. Gibberish. And more rabbits, I guess. And it's a completely different animation style now. Where the fuck are we supposed to be this time? I guess there's palm trees, but where are we? Then there's koalas. Which again, eye lines. Eye lines. What are they all looking at? They're all looking at 3 different fucking spots. And they're in a completely different animation style than the earlier animals. And these guys...
5542 sent a super chat. The stair on the red house are construct to narrow.
Yeah, right? And another, this looks like the most generic fucking AI slop you see on the front page of like Midjourney or something right here. Completely different style now, again. And what are they dressed, what culture is this supposed to be exactly? And then another bunny rabbit, and again, a completely different style. And again, where even are we supposed to be? What culture is this? Or maybe it's an alpaca, maybe? Not a rabbit? I can't even fucking tell. I think maybe it's supposed to be an alpaca. But... Again, where the fuck are we?
At Sam last name B6 and sent a super chat. That rabbit is high.
They're all high. And this little guy looks like he's gonna, like, limp and fall over any second now. And then the pandas... speaking of video bird Quato... Why do they have teeth like that? Why do their teeth look like that? I don't like it. Yeah, okay. And he comes into, like, the generic fantasy village of raccoons. Which, again, eye lines, they're all looking in completely different directions. This guy back here looks really depressed. I would be too if I was a character in an AI Coke ad. Rabbit. And then, what the fuck is even this? Where are we? Where the fuck is this supposed to be? This is Santa's last stop with the wombats, or whatever the fuck these are supposed to be. What is even this? What is even this? And then, it's a completely different town now. Because we see the truck stop in this, like, igloo-ass desert village. And then... we're back at a snowy raccoon village with fucking pine trees. And these two, I don't think her kids are alive. I think they're taxidermed. They're not moving right. I don't think, I think, they're like live baby dolls or something. I think this mother raccoon went insane and taxidermied her kids. Let's put that in slow motion. That'll help. Yeah, look at them. Soak it in. Soak it in. They look real healthy. And then, okay, I guess these are the trucks stopping in all of the places? Like, again, what is the visual storytelling here supposed to be? It makes no fucking sense. And yes, you still need visual storytelling in a commercial like this.
Sent a super chat. For God's sake, AI can make anything possible. Why would Coke make this boring-ass ad?
Because you can't get anything that consistent out of it, and this is the best they can do. Again, I don't know why people are so worried about image-generating AI. The bubble is going to burst within the next 3 years. Let's laugh at it. The tool itself is not going away, though. But, so we're back with the capybaras, I guess. And then a fucking horrifying-ass-looking moose with human eyeballs. That's all we need right there. Yeah, that's good. I almost made that the thumbnail. And then Miss Wombat, not Wombat, what did I call them before? Ferret? I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be. Beaver? Weasel? Mongoose? And there's Santa. Let's put him in slow motion so we can see just how bad this is. Because his face does not move like a real human face. You see, it's more like when you take a still picture and tell AI to animate it. Like, his teeth moved out all weird. Let me put it in, like, super slow motion so you could really, really see this. You guys gotta. And thank you for throwing darts, which are apparently now a thing on Viewer Attack. It does look like a Disney live-action remake. It's probably what it learns from. And thank you, Shark Jumping Wars and Giselle for the 5 gifted memberships. If you get hit by the gifted sub fairy, and you, what am I trying to say? You integrate? You see the fairy dust going in chat right now. Yeah, it's working. If you get hit by the gifted sub fairy, you can integrate your Discord and YouTube accounts, and you'll get dumped in my Discord server where we just mostly bullshit exactly like this all the time. So if you enjoy that, yay, the sparkles are going off repeatedly like they're supposed to. Awesome, I'm so glad it's working. See, I made the gifted subs fairy dust on the chat. Aren't I clever? Anyway. Let's look at horrifying Santa here. So yeah, like, his face is just the same expression. It doesn't move like a real human face. It moves like when you tell an AI to just make a picture move. Except for maybe his waving hand, which the amount of fingers is not consistent each hand wave. An extra one keeps popping in the blurs and the in-betweens, if you notice. Oh god, no, and then we have Poe and Son here waving back. Let's just see Santa one more time. Like, that's like the best they got, and his face is so unnatural. It looks like a mask. The Silent Hill music is really adding to this, I'm sure. Oh god, anyway. So yeah, and again, completely changing animation styles between shots. So we have this more almost like, yeah, Mists of Pandora looking panda bear. And then we have this, like, Disney live-action remake CGI looking ass shit. And we have these way more cartoony koalas. 3 completely different styles just shot past us.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. It just looks like they tweened the original historical Santa Coke ad from the 30s.
Maybe. Maybe they did take, like, that classic image and they said, hey, AI, animate this until they got something that was passable. And then, again, back to the Disney live-action remake CGI style, bland-looking bullshit. They did have to, they had to spend money on it. I mean, they had to spend the money to generate it. And they had to at least have somebody edit it. I mean, I don't think the AI could just fart out this ad all on its own. They'd have to edit the shots together. So they just made a bunch of random shots and sort of pieced them together into an ad. And that's why it has no narrative cohesion and no shot continuity. Which, again, even in advertisements, you need those. Otherwise, people are just going to be laughing at how bad the ad is and not want to buy your product. And somebody else made a good point, like, using AI makes it look like you can't afford any better. You know, it's a sign of cheapness. It's a sign of shortcuts, and people are already picking up on that. No, this kid, Shad wouldn't like this unless every single little animal had his wife's face. So yeah, real magic made with AI. Even their logo looks like shit right here. But anyway, yeah, what is the, original Coca Cola Santa art? I just want to see that maybe you're right, that they just took one of these and animated it. Maybe not. But they probably did feed a lot of these old Santa images. Look at these beautiful hand-painted fucking ads they used to have. I was mentioning this in chat earlier, that Coca Cola actually invented this look of Santa Claus. This idea of Santa as, like, a big fat man wearing red fur-lined robes and shit. Fucking Coca Cola invented that. This is our capitalist hellscape, everyone. Everything you're nostalgic for that you think is just, like, beautiful nursery rhymes and mythology in our cultural zeitgeist, no, it was made by corporations. So,
at least
it was always a lie.
87 sent a super chat. They killed magic.
They did. But even so, even though it was a corporate mascot thing, these are, like, beautiful, like, actual hand paintings that they used to use to depict their Santa Claus. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did take one of these and just told AI to animate it. I really wouldn't be surprised. That one looks a little menacing, like... Okay? Like maybe, like, that one. Santa looks drunk in this one. What is happening? He's like, yeah, kids! This is back when Coke had actual cocaine in it! So... yeah, but they actually used to put in effort is my point, but no, I don't think they took any one of these particular images and animated it with AI, but it probably did feed some of these into it. You're probably right. Yeah, that's why he's their colors. Coca-Cola Red is a fucking trademark. They trademark a particular shade of red.
At Super Easy Walker sent a super chat. Signet, can you look up the Robot Chicken sketch about Santa and Coke?
Sure. Since you sent a super chat. Robot Chicken, Santa, Coke. Is this the right one? Probably. Alright, let me pause my theme song here and we'll watch this real quick. Actually, maybe I should actually draw while we watch this one. It's 2 minutes long. Give you 2 minutes of arting. There we go. I still have it on mute.
So, to sum up, we've basically co-opted Santa Claus and made him synonymous with Coca Cola.
I have to say, it's
Yep.
free signing endorsement deals with fictional characters.
Are we sure we don't want to replace him with Britney Spears?
Ho, ho, ho! Gentlemen, please. No need to get up.
J.K. Simmons!
Why, I'm Santa Claus. I was just flying by and heard everyone having a good laugh in here. Please, someone tell me what was so funny. Make me laugh. Well, allow me to repeat a joke my lawyers told me the other day.
It is.
It involved a large multinational corporation that's been using my likeness without permission or compensation. Ho, ho, ho! Isn't that hilarious?
Now you listen here. Santa Claus doesn't exist. We all know that.
Now, why would you say that, Larry? Is it because I didn't give you the Louisville Slugger you asked for when you were 9?
How did you know that?
I know a lot of things, Larry. I know that you've been on my naughty list since '72. I know.
Or maybe it's Seth MacFarlane. Oh, you're right. It sounded a little like J.K. Simmons at first.
And you know what that means, Larry? I know you're a fucking thief.
Yeah, it is Seth MacFarlane. You guys are right. I hear it now. Yeah, he's doing Stan, but he's doing it a little more like old man, rough. So it sounded like a little like J.K. Simmons at first. Oh, I love Robot Chicken. Of course, Seth MacFarlane worked on this show a lot too. It's one of Seth Green's shows. Yeah, this puts me in the Christmas spirit. There's a good palate cleanser for us, guys.
I'll expect my check in the mail. Fuckers can spell North Pole, can't you? Oh, and about that talk of replacing me with Britney Spears. Think again.
Yeah. Good shit. Good times. Good times. Good old Robot Chicken. Anyway, so we're gonna watch also the behind the scenes, where they totally did put a lot of design work into this, guys. They totally didn't just AI generate a behind the scenes to pretend they put more work into it than they did. So here we go. Let's see what they have to say. I will definitely be pause-andying this one, that's for sure. Alright, let us begin.
In 2025, Coca Cola and Secret Level partnered again to reimagine the Holidays Are Coming commercial.
Ah, Secret Level. So the baby pooping in 4K ad, that was them. That's that company. We might have to go check them out again.
This time expanding into a brand new story world with animated characters. All
Oh, a story world that I just explained why none of this makes any sense, has no narrative cohesion, and no shot continuity.
Edge to Mazoon sent a super chat. At least all of their blood is Coke Red.
And yes, Miss Jasmine, very, very, observant, that is probably an AI fucking voice as well. So everything about this is fake.
Celebrating the arrival of the Coca Cola Caravan. Every year since 1995, the iconic
At CutieAppleby123 sent a super chat. AI generating a behind-the-scenes video is next level pathetic.
It is, and I'm glad you interrupted that, because the holidays are coming would probably get me fucking dinged. But that's right, they started this campaign in 1995. Maybe we should look at some of the older ads to see where they've come from, too, you know? Might as well.
campaign has signaled the official start of the holiday season.
Yeah, we've corporatized Christmas, take that, motherfuckers. You should be disillusioned with all of these companies like Disney and Coke. Please, don't make the mistake we made in the 90s, thinking these companies actually care.
Last year, our reimagining of the campaign became one of the most...
Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Futurama Robot Santa is still best.
That will be our next palate cleanser, yeah.
Our reimagining of the campaign became one of the most talked about ads of the year. seen by billions.
Yeah, why was that? Why was your reimagining with AI, the most talked about thing on the internet? I wonder why that was. Yeah, so how do we know you didn't just AI generate all of these endorsements too? So, yeah, like, they had to, like, find the only scraps of positive comments about it. Wow, you got a whole, like, what, 12 endorsements here?
Ads of the year, seen by billions around the world.
Let's have a look at
It sure were.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola commercial.
It proved that timeless.
Who the fuck was this made for? Your shareholders? Why did you put this on YouTube?
5542 sent a super chat. You sit upon a throne of lies, TTS narrator.
She does, but it's not her fault. She can only say what they tell her to. Hignifgiz. Who is this even? This guy looks AI generated. But, like, no, this was like a video made for their fucking shareholders. Why did they put, like, see, everyone's talking about it. Billions of people have seen it. Just don't look up what they're saying, except for the people we're showing you.
It proved that timeless icons and cutting-edge technology could create holiday magic at a global scale.
Well, fucking icons are in here. Just generic Panda Bear #2. AI-generated raccoons that look like they belong in some, like, slop mobile game ad. That's very iconic.
This year, it was about more than flexing technology.
Oh, was it?
It was about artistry.
This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit. Label size? Bubbles? New shape? Label size? This was AI generated. Label size is on here twice. This is like an amateur's idea of what concept art looks like. You know? And here, this is just a fucking AI upscaler. You're just showing us how you upscaled your shitty AI with more shitty AI. All it did was sharpen it. You could do this in Affinity Photo with the fucking clarity sharpener. Like, this is like a fucking free upscaling website. You can see how many points it costs here. I bet I could find this. Mystic V 2.5 upscale. Okay, hang on a second. Mystic V 2.5 upscaler. Or AI upscaler. Let me see if I can find this exact fucking website. Yep, this is yep. Oh, I don't want to have to sign in, but this is exactly what they're using. This is they're using a fucking free website in their professional campaign they made for fucking Coca Cola. You got ripped off, Coca Cola.
Sent a super chat. Knights of Guinevere's type diagram.
I know, right? It is. Except Knights of Guinevere one was supposed to be a joke. They have an EP. They have an API hosted on FreePick. I use FreePick. And these people were paid by a multi-million-dollar company to make this shit. And they're using like a free, oh god, I gotta close all these other tabs. Where even were we? They're using a free online image upscaler for their work for a multi-million-dollar fucking company. Are you kidding me? Like, your fucking interns in the office could have done this. Oh my god. I did not expect to find something that funny. Oh, I keep forgetting my buttons will move the video time too. I don't know when that started. And they're trying to pretend like they did any like work in like what is this, Blender? Is this Blender? What program is this? Hang on. Let me try to discern what this is. It looks like Blender, doesn't it? Like, really? Object Paint? I don't know. I can't tell what program that is, but if it's Blender, another free program like Coca Cola, you got fucking ripped off. You got ripped off by these people.
Global scale.
Like, you did not 3D fucking animate that. You made a shitty little, like, animation and then told the AI to, like, paint over it. So they're using Blender, and they're using, like, free AI upscalers that any idiot can just get on the internet. How much were they paid to make this? Brand Pioneer. Agency, the Coca-Cola Company. Client, the Coca-Cola Company. 2025 one show, creative use of artificial intelligence. Like, the 5 here looks wrong. Was this also AI generated? Are you saying this is your team? Your interior team are the ones using, like, nothing but free shit? It's not Blender. Maybe it's Maya. But I don't know. It sure seems like they're using pretty basic tools. Which, a company like Coca-Cola could build their own proprietary AI to make, like, actually polished stuff. If they wanted to. If they understood how it worked. But instead, they're just having these talentless AI bros do this shit and going, oh my god, it looks good, this is magic, we don't have to hire a whole team of VFX artists or 3D animators. But then, it's complete garbage, and most other people can see that it's garbage.
This year, it was about more than flexing technology. It was about artistry.
And then this, I bet if I put a prompt like this into Midjourney, and I think my Midjourney is still active. I did cancel my subscription, but I think it's still active. Let me just try real quick. Like, the hell even is it in my, my thing here? Oh wait, I could just go to the actual website, I think. Alright, hang on a second. I want to try to generate something similar to this. Let me put the music back on while I'm fucking around with this off screen. But I bet I can make something just like this with AI. Just fucking get in there. No, I don't want to customize my profile, for fuck's sake. Alright, Great, let's see. Make a, let's say colored, pencil, sketches, character design sheet of anthropomorphic fox character wearing a vest. Let's see what I get. I bet you anything that this was AI generated. Alright. No accounting for style, but, let's see what Midjourney gave me. So I have this one. Pretty close. I didn't even tell it colors. And this one. Pretty close, pretty close. Let me try it again. Let's see. Colored, pencil sketches, character design sheet, design reference sheet, I should say, for anthropomorphic fox character wearing a vest, children's book illustration style. Let's see what that gives me. I'm making a point here about how fucking easy it is to fake this shit. Oh, I just got one that looks a lot like it. I just got one that looks a lot fucking like it. Here we go. Here's mine. For whatever reason, it's actually kind of doing it better than the one they're showing. Maybe that is somebody's shitty fucking drawings, but you see what I mean? It's very likely AI generated, that example they're using there. Oops, I accidentally pasted over the video. So, all these, like, drawings they're showing to say, we totally planned this, guys. We totally storyboarded this. These are probably all fake. Because, again, who storyboards in full fucking color like this? Nobody. Nobody does.
Frame
Nobody does.
by frame, often pixel by pixel, to shape these characters, their gestures.
Uh-huh. And they just show a bunch of, like, different AI-generated images. So they probably generated these images first. And then told the AI to animate it. Because you can do that. You can do that. Let me actually demonstrate that again with Midjourney. So let's say single... Okay. Image of cute anthropomorphic panda bears. 3, I should say 3. Cute anthropomorphic panda bears running toward camera, wearing Christmas sweaters in the snow. Just say cartoon panda bears. Snow 3D animation style. So we'll generate that, and then I'll animate it. And I'll show you how easy this is. This music sounds like Little Big Planet.
Sent a super chat. This is why I drink Coca Cola.
This is why I drink Dr. Pepper, which is probably also... What company owns Dr. Pepper? Who owns Dr. Pepper? Is it Pepsi or Coke? Oh, Dr. Pepper is its own thing. Cool. I will continue to drink Dr. Pepper anyway, so... I got some panda bears that look a lot like theirs. So here's my panda bears that I just got from the AI. And let me animate them. These are actually cuter than I also got these that look a little bit more like horrendous modern 3D style, but I don't like these guys. So I'm not using them. I'm using the really cute ones. So I will tell it, animate image, low motion. Just give me a low motion loop. I'm not even gonna give it a prompt. Just tell it automatically to animate it for me. So, oh, I can make mood boards now, apparently. So we'll see what the AI gives me. Let's go back to the actually cute pandas. These guys look like little toys. I like them. So it's generating, I'm sure somebody out there is gonna be like, oh my god, you're destroying a whole rainforest, demonstrating why this is bullshit, but I don't care. Yeah, the eyes. Again, eye lines. AI has a real bad problem with eye lines. They're all looking in 3 completely different fucking directions. Okay, 33% complete. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the video to generate, so let me get back down to distracto vision for the moment. Yeah, the no teeth is definitely an improvement. What kind of teeth do pandas even have? I'm pretty sure they have sharp teeth, but they eat bamboo. So, it's very inefficient, actually. They're like the only thing between pandas and extinction is humans, really. For once, we're desperately trying to keep a species alive that doesn't seem to want to stay alive. They do look like gummies, you're right. They look like little marshmallows. They're awful cute. They're awful cute, but if you look, as you look at it more and more, you can tell there's so much wrong with the picture. Like the little tufts of hair on top of their head don't look right. Their eyes are just not focused and not even looking at the same thing, and it's just bad. Okay, we have our videos. We have our AI videos, guys. Let's see which one came out the best. Well, none of them did, actually. Then again, I didn't give it a prompt. That was just me telling it, animate it. Just animate it. So, here's one of the first ones it gave me. Let me go back to Distractotron. So that's good. I did tell it to make it a loop. So I guess to make it a loop, it just sort of makes them run backwards. So, yeah. That's real good. And this one, like a fourth child appears. Maybe I should give it an actual prompt this time and not make it a loop. Like, what the hell happened there? Like, a fourth one appeared and then it went back to 3. Right? Yeah, did you see that? You can't fool me, AI. I saw a fourth kid there. What else? So all these are kind of terrible, actually, so maybe I will try to animate it with a prompt this time. Animate. No! Shit, it did it automatically again. Damn it! Hold on. Let me, figure out what I'm doing here. Animate manually, that's what I want to do. 3 cute, anthropomorphic, cartoon panda bears, running toward the camera, wearing crystal shoulders in the snow, 3D animation style, laughing, clapping and laughing excitedly, I'll say. Clapping and laughing excitedly. Let's not make it a loop this time. But I also accidentally did another, like, no prompt animation, so it's gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little while. I gotta let it cook. So, anyway, maybe while I'm doing that, I will let this continue on.
Their gestures, their wardrobes, their personalities. Every detail.
Look at this, they're just showing off their in-painting. So yeah, we started off with one image, and we in-painted and told the AI to fill in those spots with different things. So, they're acting like this is actual hard work, but all you have to do is do a selection over that and say, change this section of the picture. And again, not even the same fucking style. Look at that, not even the same fucking style. This one's way more cartoony.
Every detail was crafted to breathe life into these animated characters.
Like, what fucking personalities do they have? Okay, the new automatic animation came out, which is actually a little better than what I had before. So let's look at that real quick. So slightly better just doing it with no prompt. They're kind of running in place like it's a Doug Walker video, but they're doing something. So, and now it's not even playing. I think I broke mid-journey. Excellent. I see I'm taking down AI from the inside, guys. It's my master plan. My prompt one is almost done. But yeah, so it's at least better than when I told it to do a loop, because it just lazily brought it back around to like frame 1. So that's again with no prompt, me just telling it animate the image. You can see how similar it came out though to their little running animation.
Life into these
You know, it's not like they had to really put that much work into it.
These animated.
So the fucking AI can do a lot of that by itself without you even having to tell it to do anything.
At Ed Stevens 5542 sent a super chat. It's like comic Huey, Dewey, and Louie's misprint fourth sibling.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this is the one where I prompted it that they're actually running and to have them laughing and clapping. So, came out a little better, I guess. But again, pretty similar to their video, isn't it? Like, this shit does not take a lot of artistry or planning, it's mostly luck. Yeah, that's about as good as the AI Coke ad, wouldn't you say? And this is a shit that only costs $3 a month, or $8 a month if you want to use it privately in your, DMs on Discord. Otherwise, it's free. So I could do the same exact shit the AI, so I could generate a bunch of these and slop them together in some kind of advertisement. It would be the same exact fucking thing. Like, what is this different than what Coke did? I just made this just now. With, like, absolutely no effort or planning. I didn't have to draw these characters first to tell the AI what to do. You know, so you're fucking full of shit. Anyway, I'm gonna turn my music back off because we're going back to the ad, I guess. I guess I could just leave my music on, but it might clash. So yeah, how is that? How is my running animation?
Into these animated.
How is my running animation any worse than theirs? What do you think about it? You know?
Characters. Always at its center is the Coca Cola caravan, but around it, a cast of unexpected characters from...
Oh yeah, this is the funny one where, like, nothing, like, oh yeah, we just zoomed into our pixelated AI-generated image and just, you know, started fucking around with a fucking iPad pen that's not even on. Because it's not doing anything.
Every corner of the...
Yeah, just zoom in on the AI-generated image and poke at it with a tablet pen, and that'll make it look like we did some actual work.
Cast of unexpected...
I didn't think I saw this character in the fucking thing. Was it the Mama Rabbit? And yeah, we were totally in Photoshop. I think this is Photoshop. We were totally in Photoshop. Yeah, it is. Like, zooming in on the trucks and fixing them. But we couldn't pick up on how many wheels they have in each shot. Oh, it's Procreate. Well, this is Photoshop, I think, right here. The tool looks familiar.
Is the Coca Cola
and we had to put, they had to put the fucking, they had to go back in and put the fucking logo on because the AI can't do that.
But around it, a cast of
That's Procreate. But yeah, but still, look how pixelated this is. This is not art you drew. Did you draw at 72 DPI? Probably not. What I'm working on right now is at 300 DPI. And my page width is 5,000 pixels and the page height is 3,000 pixels. You see what happens when I zoom in? It takes it a while to get that pixelated, doesn't it? This is it at 641% zoomed in. This is at 162% zoomed in. Look how instantly pixelated this becomes when they zoom in on it. In this video. This is a 72 DPI image they're trying to pretend they were drawing.
Of unexpected.
It's so unbelievable. Like, these are not artists, but they think they can trick people. Because they think they understand the process when they're just AI pros. It's so funny. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I really have to figure out why my distractive vision button does that. It shouldn't clip away like that. Anyway.
Characters from every corner of the globe. Sea lions on the piers of San Francisco. Koalas in the eucalyptus.
Well, that was supposed to be fucking San Francisco. Why are the rest of the buildings not look like San Francisco? And why is there, I guess there are seals in Cali, but...
Of San Francisco.
And they're showing how they in-painted the background, okay.
Koalas in the eucalyptus trees of Australia. Rabbits in the canals of Amsterdam.
Oh, that's where that was supposed to be. This is supposed to be Amsterdam? This looks like a generic fantasy village you'd get off of, like, Sketchfab or something. Or Turbo Squid.
Animals from all over the world, with near-human traits, coming together in harmony, celebrating...
No one's ever done anthropomorphic animals before! Like, what is this bullshit? Did you also have this written by ChatGPT? Do we even see Mr. and Mrs. Mongoose in these outfits in there? I don't think we actually do.
With near-human traits, coming together in harmony, celebrating the arrival of the holiday season. For generations, the sound of the jingle and the sight of the Coca Cola trucks...
Oh yeah, the jingle that's gonna get me dinged if I'm not careful. Ah.
Characters share that same level of anticipation.
Yeah, so Mr. and Mrs. Mongoose's outfits are completely different than the bullshit concept art you just showed us.
Joy mirrors the audience's joy. The result...
And this is certainly mirroring my joy right now, guys. Yeah, this is about the feeling I had when I smoked a bong. Smoked a huge bong rip and watched this fucking ad. That should be right now.
Is a truly global...
Otters, whatever the fuck they are. Where was this guy even in the ad? I remember this guy. Where were you?
holiday story.
Ah!
With technology, animation, and imagination.
Yeah, real
At Lisa
imagination
Hunter
there.
8087 sent a super chat. All animal animated movies. Am I a joke to you?
I know, right? Oh, animals with near human emotions. Never been done before. Go watch fucking Plague Dogs! Yeah, are you feeling joyous looking at this chipmunk in a suit, guys? This looks like it's the live-action remake of Zootopia. You know, like the Lion King movies where they're completely 100% computer animated, but they'll call them live action because people are fucking retarded.
A celebration of anticipation.
I remember
joy,
seeing that
and
that chipmunk mafia boss in the fucking ad either. Where was he? Where was he in the ad? Where is this chipmunk mafia don? I want
a
him.
celebration of anticipation, joy, and togetherness, with the magic of Coca Cola at its heart.
So Secret Level is the ones behind this. No. They're not coming up first, because there's something on Prime called Secret Level, apparently. Studio? We were just there. Fine. AI Coke ad. 2024, you guys had it. Here. Maybe they're... Oh, creative agency. Maybe they're not secret level. Okay. Still. It seems like they might be involved in this. Did they do AI ads? Are they stealing people's TikToks? Are these AI? I don't know. So yeah, I think the guy who worked on it was also coping about it on Twitter. Let me get my little folder here, because I'm pretty sure I saved that. Yeah, Jason Zada is who we have to blame for this. An entire team of artists created the new Coca Cola commercial, Secret Level. We are, and have been for the past 2 years, the forefront of massive disruption in film and creative production. So if you don't even understand basic shot composition, or shot continuity, or narrative cohesion... Yeah, so here's the people roasting. Artists at the forefront of creative production, trying to design buttons on a jacket. Coke said it took 20 people where it would have otherwise taken 50, so entire team is 60% smaller than it would have been. The interview doesn't mention that the models are built on the theft of other people's work. Well, you suck at your job! So people weren't really having it. Okay, but it sucks? Yeah. This ain't the same truck, fucking mediocre, low effort shit. Yeah, like, seriously. So, people are just not having it. Let's see what else this guy's been talking about lately, though. Emmy award-winning director and founder of Secret Level. We should go to that too. Director, AI, video games, greatest hits, The Forest feature, Take This Lollipop, and Elf Yourself. Ain't never heard of any of this shit. Oh, he also has a website. He gave a TED Talk on generative AI, guys. This might be a future stream. Oh my god. Okay. Throw back to 2012 when you were actually, like, directing things and not just making AI shit. He's like, you know when people say it looks like AI, they mean that as an insult, you know that? Just 2 days after my TED Talk on story world building, we turned audience-suggested sci-fi, beaver, underwater, magic, sock into submerge, a short film created entirely with text to video. The real challenge, making a beaver and sock feel truly emotive. Okay, so this is what he's doing lately. We might have to watch this guy's TED Talk in the future, guys. So this was made entirely text to video, so he says. That's true, the beaver's outfit should keep changing. If they didn't have, like, an image prompt. Kinda does keep changing, so... yeah, probably. Like, what is it? What is it, tucked into his invisible pants here? What is this? So, he made an underwater movie about a beaver and a sock, guys. This would be really funny if it was a Jidu vlog, which we might watch one of those as a palate cleanser. He's proud of this, huh? He's actually proud of this. That is incredible. I don't think it's too consistent to be AI. There's ways to kind of make AI consistent. What, like a lady beaver came to pick him up? Is this the ending? But... I mean, they could have generated the character and then told the shots to use this character. That is possible, but his jacket does keep kind of changing between shots. So... yeah. The monocle does it keep switching sides? I don't know about that. It seems to be on the same side, but if I can find a shot where it does switch his sides, that'd be very funny. I mean, he doesn't have it when he's sleeping. That makes sense. I think it keeps changing shape, though. Anyway, I'm bored of this. Let's go to his secret level account. We are a next-generation entertainment studio powered by AI. And they have a website, too. Yep, so they made this bullshit that we just watched. Oh, good. Are they making a fucking game now? Why are aliens watching football? GPT prompt builder. Okay. What is this supposed to be? Am I supposed to be impressed by this? Like, what is even, like, what am I even supposed to feel seeing this? Like, okay. Oh god, no! It's a new global campaign built with AI's cutting-edge VO3 engine. The campaign rolls out across European TV and YouTube in 15 different languages. What the hell is this campaign? What are you advertising to us? Just AI? Yeah, it all looks really uncanny and gross. So, yeah, alright. We might have to watch this guy's fucking TED Talk sometime. Not today. But we definitely might have to watch this guy's TED Talk sometime. I am fascinated. What else have these idiots worked on? Originals. Oh god, they made one of these. So again, just no fucking shot continuity. Let's check this out. New York jail, 'cause this is what they're called. It's supposed to be 1987, is it? Oh, let's see how accurate this is gonna be. Well, that person's wearing fucking bell bottoms and shit. That's more 70s clothes already. Supposed to be the 80s, huh? There I was in my tan suit, surrounded by freaks in jazzercise clothes. It was in 1987. Yeah, famously only have one jail in New York City, yeah. Is that the point of 87? Is that Chris Farley? What the fuck? I was fucking Chris Farley. They're just using a dead man's face. That's cool. So again, what is the storyline here? So mildly following this guy for no reason. The traffic makes no sense. This is like some Birdemic ass pacing. What is this? Yeah, that would just, and he's like nonchalant. He's getting shot at. He's just like, oh, yeah, it's a day in New York.
Call in the big guns!
This is supposed to replace entertainment, guys. You hear this music too? Probably also AI generated. It's definitely not putting me to sleep. And nobody gives a shit about the helicopter that is not even swerving out of the way. He only looks mildly concerned. Ah, this big missile button. That's cool. Helicopters have those, and it just blew up the car behind him and only the car behind him and damaged nothing else. Yeah. Of course I know about Birdemic. I know about many things. He just doesn't give a shit about any of this. How low to the ground are those helicopter guys flying? There you go, the tunnel will save him. We lost him, he went in a tunnel. Oh no, no finding him now in his bright red fucking Ferrari. And he just doesn't give a shit. And there's nobody else on the road now, conveniently. Oh no, he looks mildly concerned again. Uh-oh. Chris Farley's face changed again. And it was all a dream.
You're finally getting out of here.
Wanna go on another ride?
The hell was the point of any of that, Jason? What am I supposed to be feeling here? That had no narrative cohesion, no shot continuity, nothing. That was nothing. There was nothing there. It's like a rice cake of a video. What were they thinking? Seriously, what the fuck were you thinking? Should we watch some more of these guys? What do you think? I've seen the heist one before. It's just as bad.
Sent a super chat. New York, perfect place to have a car chase. No traffic jams whatsoever.
Let's look at Dreamland so he can just accept the weird shit the AI does and say, oh, it's supposed to be like that, because it's, you know, it's like all, it's, okay, apparently it doesn't exist anymore. No? Okay, here we go.
Floating high above, with a wolf's grin telling me, wake up. Clouds cradle me in a chair of mist.
This does look like a pretentious music video from, like, I don't know, 2003 or something. And, like, this is just nothing. Again, this is just nothing. I feel nothing. This is like just some pretentious indie artist's fucking music video with 4,000 views on YouTube. Like how her facial expression never changes. Oh no, it did now, okay. Now that she's in the cereal bowl, she's finally happy. Like again, what is this? What is this supposed to mean, sir? You can't just put a bunch of weird shit on screen and go, I'm an artist!
And this twisted playground of my mind. Every night I wander far.
She doesn't seem very imaginative, I don't know.
I hear the wolves whisper. Sometimes I never want.
Well, see, he can justify the jumping from place to place because it's dream logic, you see. So we can just put a bunch of random shit together and it's deep, guys. It's deep.
Never wake up. Never wake up. Wake up.
Isn't that so deep, guys? Isn't that so deep and artistic? Don't you
At
feel
Miss
something?
Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Yes, an aircraft in New York blowing things up could never cause my panic. Obviously.
I know, right? I want to stab myself to feel something right now. So what is this fake? What is this fake stop motion animation one he made now? This might be the last one of his we watch. This isn't stop motion animation.
You always said
it is fake though. Why is her head so big?
were the ones we shared.
Dad, I have fond memories of that time we ran a photo of ourselves through the Make Me a Pixar Character free AI app. I keep it close. Why is it a completely different style? Okay, I guess it's all just gonna be completely different styles. Oh god. It's Wish now, and...
Sweetness and wonder. With you?
Well, see, if you can't keep your characters and your AI consistent, just make them a bunch of different styles, and then it's fine. And then it works.
I was never afraid, even when the world felt upside down.
Are you playing games together, or...? That's kind of pretty. Oh, no, that's not pretty. That's ugly.
You found wonder. You made the simplest moments feel like magic.
Look at the same people here.
Strength looks like, and how I
remember that time we were in a Marvel movie, Dad? That was cool. Doesn't look at the same people at all. What is this?
How far I fell. You taught me to dream without limits.
Remember that time we were in Strange World, Dad?
You made me brave enough to face anything.
Remember that time you turned into a water snake, Dad? I guess. What is happening?
Today. And even in the stillness, you made the world.
Remember when we were two completely different animation styles, Dad? Dad, why is my head so big? Dad. Dad, you're no longer alive to tell me why my head is so big. Is it genetics?
It's all with me. And now I'm ready for the next chapter.
Okay. I'm so media fucked. I can only remember fond memories of my dad through the vector of Marvel movies and animated Pixar movies and stop motion animation. I cannot think of anything real I experienced with this man. What a good message. What a good message. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think, wasn't I gonna look at the secret level website too, unless it just redirected to his site. Thought I opened it in another tab. Is your website no, that was the website we were on. Never mind. I thought we were on his. This is his personal website. Commercials. So, are some of these not AI? Or some of these actually real? Some of these actually real people? Does he do actual directing? Maybe?
Well, congratulations. It's cold. Did you ever notice the big games, the important games, are played in the cold? I'm talking about playoffs. Regular season doesn't mean...
Now, see, these are real people with actual, like... actual continuity between the shots, actually kind of telling us a narrative, so you can actually direct. At least, commercial directing.
No time to get nervous. Forget about everything else. And finish the job. So
you see how instantly better this is? And how this actually makes sense and doesn't hurt your brain? Like, there's actual flow between the shots. You see that? You see how that works? When you use real people and real cameras and things. Oh, he made it. Oh, that was a sequel to The Heist. Amazing. And Dingo. So, a lot of the same shit's just on his website, too. I should read his bio. Turn the music back on for a bit. Let's see. Jason Zada is an award-winning storyteller and director. In 2016, his first theatrical feature film, The Forest, was released into theaters by Focus Features. Never heard of it. Previously, Jason was most recognized for the Emmy Award-winning cinematic personal experience, Take This Lollipop, which has been seen by over 100 million people all over the world. Oh wow, 100 million people. Oh. The film gathered 13 million Facebook likes, making it the fastest-growing FB app of all time. Jason's unique blend of multi-screen storytelling landed him in Adweek/Creativity's top 50 most influential creative personalities of 2012. If he won any awards since 2012, it's 2025. So this guy's really fluffing up his resume, huh? Sounds a little insecure there, buddy. He's like, my movie got 13 million Facebook likes. Starting at an early age, Jason was attracted to non-traditional storytelling, creating Super 8 films, programming text adventures on his Commodore 64, and video games formed a strong foundation as both an avid geek and storyteller. During the 1990s, Jason spent time telling stories in CD-ROMs and on the internet. I'll have you know I was prolific on AOL story writing forums. In the fall of 2000, Jason started the digital advertising agency, Evolution Bureau. Why isn't that what your agency is still called then? And over the next 8 years, grew EVB into a 65-person, world-renowned agency. Never heard of it. This led to the holding company, Omnicom, to acquire a majority stake in the company, so you sold it. You sold it and no longer have anything to do with it. Why do we care? As a commercial director, Jason has worked with some of the most prominent advertising agencies in the world, such as Whedon & Kennedy, Crispin Porter Boguski, Sid Lee, Leo Burnett, Saatchi & Saatchi, RPA, Y&R, Daft CB, Kaplan Thaler, and Gray on a variety of digital and broadcast projects. Never heard of any of them. A lover of telling stories in front of strangers. My voice is getting more unhinged as this gets more unhinged. Jason is often asked to speak at a variety of industry events, including Cannes, South by Southwest, and FITC. Probably because they had no one else. Jason's work appeared in New York Times, Forbes, Fast Company, Adweek, Shoot Magazine, Communication Arts, IndieWire, Contagious, and a variety of other film and advertising publications. Yes, imagine that the advertisings you make turn up in publications where they're supposed to be. It's not an endorsement of you. For a really in-depth overview of Jason's interactive storytelling past, check out this Medium article. You got a Medium article written by him! Written by him! And anybody could write a Medium article. You know that fucking crazy-ass Steven Universe article written by the fucking ARC Project grifter? That was on Medium, too. Alright, I want to read more about what a douchebag this guy is. This is fun. This is what we're focusing on right now. Forward. I wrote my own forward to my own article about me, written by me.
At Ed Stevens 5542 sent a super chat. Apparently Take This Lollipop is a video game me from the 1-minute search I did.
3 minutes long, and this is his personal project. Oh, he has a 10-year anniversary experience of Take This Lollipop. What, you gotta pay for it? Fuck you! I ain't paying for shit! No! I ain't paying for this dog shit! Fuck you, buddy. Well, I ain't taking the lollipop. Anyway, so let's read his forward, written by him, and this article about him, also written by him. Forward, recently I was asked to give a talk on interactive storytelling and went into a deep dive of the past work that I have done over the past 20 plus years. It was great. It was great to crate dig through so many memories. He's not a very good writer either, is he? I've been very fortunate to be part of so many groundbreaking and innovative projects over the years. So let this serve as a shrine to all of the people who helped bring them to life. This guy. Let's start in San Francisco in 1994. The internet was just getting started, and I was addicted to creating content for it. In the early days, it was a wild west of so many creative people were coming from all over the world to be part of it. Did you... One of over 100 pages designed by me and programmed by Greg. Who is Greg? He has this shitty gif he made when he was like 17 still. What is going on? 1996. Spiff. I remember sitting in South Park in San Francisco with my tech partner Greg Hipwell. I guess we're introducing Greg now. Conceiving this strange project. We want to create a non-linear experience that could keep growing as we added more to the site over time. The result was Spiff. The New York Times wrote about it in 1998. And you find yourself in something like a 24-hour diner where all types of weird characters converge. This is probably him. Wait, no. Friends of Bright and Chris Angel. Imagine bragging about something still that you made on the old internet in 1998. I can't even imagine. Like, imagine me being like, well, guys, you may not know this, but I made a lot of Dragon Ball Z fan sites in 1998. A lot of people praised them, you know, and they got a lot of hits, you know. I had at least 5,000. 2000 to 2005, EVB. Fuck off! When I started my own agency with Daniel Stein in 2000, we quickly became known for incorporating video into a program called Flash. A little-known program called Flash. You may not have heard of it. For fuck's sake, this guy. One of our first big projects was with Goodbye Silverstein. A Goodbye Silverstein. I'd never heard of him. Multi-angle racing footage for Eagle F1 Tire from Goodyear. When we met with the team at Macromedia and described what we wanted to do, they told us it wasn't possible. Not only did we make it possible, but it was really way ahead of its time. I was making really Kino Newgrounds animations and they said weren't possible. Nothing like this had ever been done before, had become a staple of what put us on the map. According to this guy I've never heard of with his companies I've never heard of. I remember sitting with our internal teams dreaming up the craziest ideas we could think of that a bunch of young graphic designers, coders, motion designers, sound designers, and producers passionately created. So those memorable interactive entertainment. So basically, he's the ideas guy, and everybody else did the work. I see. No wonder he likes AI. One of my favorite projects we did was for Orbit Gum. We created a cult called the Cult of Bright. People who were obsessed with having the whitest teeth possible. Another viral favorite was a site we did for AD that allowed you to type your friend's phone number into the website, and Chris Angel would prank them. I would literally strangle my friend if he had hired Chris Angel to prank me. I would beat his head in with a rock. Chris Angel would guess your phone number, then your phone would mysteriously ring and Chris Angel would be on the line. It blew people's minds. I don't think your friends were very smart. I became obsessed with blurring the lines of traditional storytelling and interactive storytelling, creating an environment that reached pop culture status. Yeah, look at that innovation. 2006, Elf Yourself. There are a lot of people out there who have taken credit for Elf Yourself over the years, so let's debunk them all. EVB got a call from a small agency called Toy in NY for their client Office Max. They wanted to create 20-plus websites for the holiday season that had reached out to a bunch of digital shops. The budget was incredibly low, but we loved the concept. Yes, Office Max came to us because they could pay us less than other VFX houses. Why would you write that as a point of pride? This man can't be real. Oh my god. I broke character, I couldn't take it. The budget was incredibly low, but we loved the concept and we're given a lot of creative freedom, so we took a few of them on. One of the ideas was Elf Yourself. I worked with two young creatives, Max Maneath and Chelsea Tucker, on the design and why does he keep name-dropping people? We cast the elf dancer from Craigslist. Good job. Good job. Are you really proud of this elf on a shelf ass thing doing the Macarena? Like you're so proud of this. It's still part of your resume, man. All right. So yeah, you got the elf dancer from Craigslist. In the current ads, they're using like fucking Blender and free AI upscaling. Like Coke, you're getting scammed by this shit ass company. I borrowed some green screen from a production company we had worked with countless times, and we shot the live action footage in the empty upstairs part of our office. This guy pays for nothing. How did he get hired by Coca Cola? Yes, we didn't even have our own green screen, so I borrowed one from next door, you know, without telling them, and then we filmed it in our upstairs, part of our office in a corner somewhere. We couldn't afford a choreographer, so I worked with the actress to create the dance, which is just the Macarena. But okay. He did all this, guys. So he brought this all together, you see. It's all about him. The guy who doesn't actually do anything. We ingested the footage, composited it, animated it, and programmed the upload your face technology in a period of a few weeks. We made an animated Christmas card you could put your own face on to send to your auntie. Innovation! This guy is so up his own ass, it's unbelievable. I wasn't expecting to fall into this treasure trove today. When the project launched along with the other 20-plus sites, we had no idea that in a few days we would literally bring the internet to a halt! We crashed every server. The project went viral globally in a matter of a few days. 165 million hits! That's nothing these days. I'm pretty sure you didn't crash every server on the internet, dude. This seems like a bit of an exaggeration. A simple storytelling technique of seeing your face on a dancing elf became a holiday tradition. Office Max created a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float with the elves, rang the bell on the stock exchange with the elves, and even created flash mobs across the US one year. It still lives on as a mobile app today! Dude, you didn't invent fucking Christmas elves. Get a grip. 2007, Miss Dewey. McCann SF was working with Microsoft, who wanted to promote their search engine, Bing. He did work for Bing, guys. This is how you know he's a serious artist. I'm fucking dying. The idea was simple. Ask Miss Dewey anything and she will come back with a witty response, as well as a search results to your request. We cast the perfect actress, Jada Gavinkar, and wrote hours and hours of responses to whatever anyone could search for. The end result was a highly entertaining avatar that created hundreds of millions of search results. People quickly fell in love with Miss Dewey, and the site became another viral notch on our belts. I don't remember this at all. In 2008, after directing quite a bit of work within the agency, I decided to pursue a dream I have had since I was a kid, to become a director. I left my agency, met an executive, you mean you sold it? I left my agency, met an executive producer named Brian Latt, and signed to Tool of North America. Well, you're definitely a tool, buddy. Brian had the dream of transforming the traditional production company into something modern, hiring Dustin Kaloff in the process to head up the newly formed digital division. I have no idea who that is either. 2009, Salt 101, an interactive video website featuring Alton Brown about salt. An experienced and educated and entertained people on how and where and why to use salt. The site had interactive games, tutorials, and recipes. If you were into food, Alton Brown, and salt, you were in heaven! More Salt 101 here. Okay, what the fuck is this? He's really proud of this, guys. He's really proud of this.
cook, science guy, sodium chloride enthusiast. Here at the Salt Education and Experimentation Center for the Betterment of Flavor Enhancement, or SALT 101 for short, we have two major testing areas. The kitchen.
Too bad salt wasn't a slang term when you made this. It would have written itself like your stuff does now with ChatGPT. Anyway, so that's boring. Like his entry about it is even the shortest. 2010 touching stories. Let me turn the music back on. When the iPad was first released in April of 2010, Tool wanted to create the very first interactive iPad film. A few of the directors wanted to contribute their own films, so the project became a showcase app called Touching Stories. The film I wanted to create incorporated some pretty innovative storytelling techniques. The story was a Lynchian adventure narrative called All End Ends All. You could use the iPad's accelerometer to switch between two characters' perspectives, dial numbers on an old rotary phone, shake the iPad to run away from people shooting at you, and even ask certain characters a series of questions. The finale, which allowed you to see the same scene from two different viewpoints, was a nail-biting finish that looped you right back to the beginning, hence the name. A project like this was perfect for someone like me, as it combined unique live-action storytelling, interactivity, video game mechanics, and was a first. First, I've never fucking heard of it. Fast Company did a great cover story and in-depth articles on the app, I don't care. 2010 OG augmented reality. I invented augmented reality, everyone. Me, Jason Zada. Remember when you had to print out a tracking marker and sit in front of your webcam to do AR? Yeah, most people don't either. Just like they don't remember most of the shit you've done. Using your marker, you would interact with the Hotels.com animated claymation figure voiced by Ed Helms and transport yourself around the US of A. We built in lots of crazy cool things to do, such as virtually riding a bull, using your webcam in Texas, clapping your hands to make fireworks in San Francisco, or send your friends a postcard from any of your destinations. It was the first truly interactive form of augmented reality that was way before its time. In 2010? Blood, I don't think you were the first. 2010, David on Demand! What is this? Leo Burnett called Tool and asked a crazy question. Would it be possible to strap a camera onto an actor and live stream their every moment in Cannes? Well, yeah, actually, you were a little ahead of the game on this one, I guess. I'll give you that. And we could allow the internet to control him? Difficult, yes. Impossible, no! We agreed to it. Boarded a flight to Cannes with a plan and a bunch of technology that would hopefully work. Let's be clear, 9 years ago, live streaming from a remote place like Cannes was not simple. So you wrote this in 2019 then. There was no Facebook Live. There was no Twitch. Even Instagram launched 1 month after we completed David on Demand. We were in the dark ages of remote live streaming. As soon as we arrived in Cannes, we did a lot of tests to see if it was even possible. We strapped a backpack, outfitted with a full-size computer, and a shitload of cell phones that triangulated into a broadband connection into a humble recruiter named David Perez. Is this a Neil Breen movie? What could go wrong? Turns out everything and anything, but miraculously things ended up working, and the world tuned in. People wanted to try out the world's first Twitter-controlled man. News outlets were around the world followed what we were up to and what became the most buzzed thing about Cannes. After a week of no sleep, non-stop work, and little partying, we pulled off something pretty miraculous. Without killing anyone or landing anyone in jail. Dude, you're not that badass, so was this... Is this just the behind the scenes? We don't even see the footage.
See while I'm in Cannes, you see. Right over there, that's a Twitter feed. Everything I do, you control.
Old fucking Twitter, man. Look at that. So they did Twitch plays this guy, I guess. Was, yeah, okay. Oh, he's gonna tell us about Take This Lollipop, guys, which we didn't play because you have to pay for it. 2011, Take This Lollipop. Where to begin? The whole project came together really quickly. I was shooting a TV spot the week I decided to make a lollipop. I wrote a script, got my tech partner, Jason Nickel, to agree that it was possible, and asked Danielle Eskenazi to help me cast it. We looked high and low for our stalker, but couldn't find anyone I felt could play the role. That was until last minute when we finally found Bill Oberst Jr. I remember being completely convinced the second I saw his performance that this was our guy. He was a real creeper. I'd seen a few Facebook-connected websites in the past. I remember thinking that the technique was quite effective when used right. I have been long obsessed with scaring people, Halloween and horror movies, so I thought it was worth a shot. The entire project took under 3 weeks. I designed the site, edited and colored the video, and found an incredible song that was so perfect it almost felt like it was written for the project. My good friend Maxwell Gosling helped me secure the music rights from Bobby Jameson, and on October 17th, 2011, we launched this TakeThisLollipop.com with a tweet. And I didn't play it because it cost $3 fucking. He's one of these people that, like, always name drops people and always name drops them with, like, their full name. For, like, reasons I can never comprehend. It's a real, like, midwit thing. I don't know. It's interesting. I wasn't really prepared for the response it received in the first 24 hours. The next morning, the New York Times posted a blurb about it, and quickly it spread around the world and crashed every server at DreamHost. Within the first 48 hours, I was fielding reporter calls and emails from every country around the world. Within the first 29 days, Lollipop received 10 million Facebook likes and had been seen by over 60 million people. And you're still bragging about it to this day. When it came time for award season, Lollipop hooked up a plethora of awards. Really? From fucking where? I flew from Cannes to Los Angeles to attend the Daytime Emmy Awards. We were nominated against The Ellen Show, Days of Our Lives, and The Today Show. Why? How are you even in the same fucking category? I remember when the cast of The Doctors read our names for the winning envelope. It was one of the most surreal moments in my life. That moment changed everything. I was signed to the United Talent Agency. It was reading feature film scripts and meeting heads of studios. My guy. My guy, you are not special. I, like, literally know several people who do the same exact shit. We eventually took Lollipop offline in 2018 as Facebook changed all of its privacy settings and no longer worked correctly. So it's defunct! Why are you still talking about it? Why are you charging people to see it now? 7 years after it launched, almost 1 billion people had seen Lollipop, making it one of the most successful viral campaigns of all time. Okay. It's a case study. Is there anywhere I can see this thing where I don't have to fucking pay for it? No, I guess here. Okay, what is so special about this shit, man? So it was a Facebook app.
So my friend told me about this thing called Take This Lollipop.
Apparently it's like so creepy and like everybody freaked out.
My friend told me to do this thing called Take This Lollipop.
It's creepy and like kind of awakening.
All my friends are...
So this guy's like terminally on Facebook, because these are all like Facebook Live shit, because like, these are the people that would be on TikTok today, you know?
Are telling me to click on this lollipop thing.
And apparently it's the scariest app on Facebook right now.
It's just really cool how they did it, and it works with anybody, and it shares like your personal stuff.
I don't normally.
No, that's why it broke when they changed the privacy settings. Do you have permission to show all these people, by the way?
But I also don't want to die. So with me, I have my brother next to me because I can't do this alone.
You guys will
sacrifice your brother if you might want to die. Yes,
Facebook users are getting an early fright through a new viral video call.
Okay, so yeah, this is just you jerking off about how many people talked about this. Can I see what the actual thing was? He's like, look at all these people! Dude, he's still bragging about this, like, 10 years later. You know? Christ, man, that's loser behavior. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see this through now. I decided to do this. I've been losing viewers, but... Urker's still going! 2011 to 2012, rise of the interactive video after Lollipop became a cultural phenomenon. I've never fucking heard of it. Nicola and I found ourselves involved in almost anything that had to do with interactive video. We did experiences for dozens of brands like McDonald's, Trident, Gum, and Dr. Pepper. No, not Dr. Pepper. No, even they're in this. No. The branded interactive video microsite was popular, so we were incredibly busy. While most of these experiences weren't innovating anything new, it was a fantastic time to be involved in interactive video. Well, yeah, you were getting lots of fucking ad agency clients, so I'm sure it was fine for you. Looks eerily similar to Thanos snapping his fingers, eh? You were not the first person to do an effect of somebody crumbling to dust. Asshole. 2012 Linkin Park! We got an email from Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park. He had seen Lollipop and wanted to do an interactive music video. Since they didn't want to be in the video, the concept was wide open. Didn't actually want you to film them, though. Ultimately, we decided on an apocalyptic story. A mysterious stranger comes to town and hands out photographs of people who have lost loved ones. The photographs brought those people back, but with a twist. The photographs actually stole that person's soul! We start production in Detroit and captured dozens of sequences with a sizable cast. Shooting in Detroit was an incredible experience. Years and years before Thanos snapping his fingers, we disintegrated our hero characters at the end of the video. Oh my god, he is really like the Duffer Brothers copied me. Not the Duffer Brothers. Who are the brothers that do Marvel? The Duffer Brothers of Stranger Things, god damn it. The other brothers. It was a dual media music video, traditional on YouTube, MTV, and interactive video as well. In the interactive music video, all the photos that the strangers handed out were photos from your Facebook! Fans in the media went nuts for the project. The traditional video had been seen by nearly 150 million people to date! So basically he just did, like, spooky Facebook jump scares using the lax security, settings. I see. No, it's not the Wachowskis for Endgame. It was, who were those brothers? Who are the fucking brothers that did Endgame? Hang on. This is gonna drive me crazy. I gotta look it up. Endgame brothers, director. Russo brothers. That's who I'm trying to say. Russo brothers. God damn it. Why are there so many pairs of sibling directors? Why can't me and my sibling be a pair of sibling directors? Anyway, they worked on Paranormal Activity. Is he taking, or is he just taking, credit for this? 2012 Paranormal Activity, Paramount and Insurge Pictures, which produced the heavily popular Paranormal Activity franchise, were filming the 4th installment and wanted to do something innovative around the launch of it. So I was brought in to work with the filmmakers, producers, and writers to create an original piece of entertainment. Okay. Okay. You were called in to do, like, a multimedia advertisement thing for Paranormal Activity. You were not actually involved in the movies. Come on, guy. Come on. I came up with the idea of creating a fictional character, Jacob DeGloshi, and making him real within social media. Again, 2012. Bro, the Blair Witch Project was doing this kind of shit. This is not new. Nathan Atkins and I teamed up to write over 40 minutes of film content, social media posts, and strong mythology that tied our characters to the overall paranormal universe. We made Jacob a real person with his own Facebook page, Twitter account, Instagram, and YouTube channel. Again, none of this is new, not even in 2012. The story revolved around his daughter moving back in with him, bringing an old mysterious VHS tape with her. Now, this might be not appropriate for Flogging Molly backing music here. Something a little more unobtrusive. What have I got here? Here we go. I'm losing my mind. The story revolved around his daughter, blah, blah, blah. VHS tapes of The Ring. The VHS tape was a goldmine of opportunities to use dozens of scenes that were cut from various paranormal movies and allowed Jacob to post them on his YouTube account. Once we launched our campaign, horror and fan sites picked up on what we were doing and followed every step. So, he was, looks like chat might have frozen, actually. He was hired to do a viral marketing campaign and acted like that made him part of the actual Paranormal Activity movies. Okay, I'm getting a little bored of this now. Yeah, VR. I know a lot about VR. Remote controlled tourist. So it's a Twitch stream you did. Target every fashion show. Dear God, this is so... He did some shit for Taco Bell. It started off innocently enough, the first ever branded short film done entirely on Snapchat! This guy is way too full of himself for what he does. Bro. And again, this is a reminder, we're reading this because this is the guy behind the AI Coca Cola commercials. And he is so fucking full of himself. Holy shit. 2018, the homeless! Why did my music just stop? You killed my music, Jason. I like right click or something and everything like froze. I was hired to direct an augmented reality experience in someone else's shoes for a Santander Bank and Arnold Worldwide. A significant percentage of the homeless population in America lives out of their car and works a full-time job. This fast was mind-blowing. Somebody lives in a car but has a full-time job? I, Jason Zada, do not understand this, probably because I'm a Nepo baby or something. And my iTunes is like fucking lagging. I'm gonna blame Jason. Oh good, Freak Show is coming on. That's perfect. So, yeah. He just called it The Homeless, this header. That's real cool. This is all just advertising, multimedia advertising stuff he did. And then he did a... Oh, and then during the pandemic he made a sequel to Take This Lollipop, because he's still not over it. With the rise of AI and deepfakes, I was fascinated with how to apply this to a real-time horror films. We use an AI chatbot, simulated humans, stealing all of your data, and a finale that deepfakes you! He's probably still using Facebook for that. Okay, he did a Pokemon X Post Malone thing, apparently. Why? This was for a concert, I guess. Are those even actual Pokemon, or is this just some AI shit? So, oh god, and there's him. He's really is pleased with himself, huh? What's next? The last year drastically accelerated a lot of technological shifts that were already happening. So it's a really exciting time to be at the intersection of storytelling and technology. Virtual beings, virtual worlds, AI, next-gen AR, deepfake are on fire right now. So much incredible work is being done at this very moment that will lead you to a bunch of exciting and new things we haven't even dreamt of yet. And he also has an Insta. Okay. So that was the article Jason wrote about himself, with a forward by himself, about how great he is for all of his hired gun advertising work. Like, dude is a little too full of himself. So one of the other things I was gonna watch was, Progressive also made an AI ad. So, you can watch this too. It looks really bad already.
The road can be a wild place.
And of course, everyone's doing animals because humans look terrifying.
All kinds of drivers out there. That's why Progressive Snapshot personalizes your insurance rate based on...
Okay, the deer being stuck at each other's headlights was a little bit funny of a joke, but otherwise, no.
So you're not stuck paying for someone else's mistakes. What? Is there
This
something
fucking
wrong
llama
there?
talking to me. So, yeah, that was terrible. It just look how bland it looks. It's just nothing. It's just fucking nothing. Again, that deer joke could have been a little funny if this was an actual directed ad and not just a bunch of AI images, fucking stitched together. You know? But, yeah. That's about it. I mean, it's 4 o'clock. I might actually just wrap up now. This was definitely more of a late stream this week. I might do something I can do more drawing and reacting to next week. Maybe we'll finally do the Cartnark stream. But yeah. But I will be back with more Alan Wake 2 tomorrow, I think. It's just, this time of year, I'm just kind of lazy and tired, and I hate that it gets dark early and the seasonal depression kicks in, and as you get older, you realize why people get more depressed around the holidays, I'll tell you. So, I might just wrap it up there for today. We made fun, and I didn't let this super chat through, I'm sorry. Thank you for praising my voice acting.
Wonderful voice acting, sigh.
Yes, thank you. We end up reading Jason Zada's fucking article. We might do his TED Talk sometime, because That's definitely going to be interesting. So, making fun of AI ads, going to be a thing we do in the future, for sure.
Advalonic111 sent a super chat. All these AI ads and slop videos are so exhausting.
Yeah, so maybe next week we'll do Carton Arcs like I've been wanting to do. I just wanted to discuss Carton Arcs a little. Like, I'm not going to be mean, but, like, I always thought his shtick was kind of funny, but then I saw a few videos where he started kind of going a little too far, and it's like, okay, at what point does this cross over into harassment? You know? So we might do that next week. We'll definitely, as, in the next year, we'll probably be doing some more Has Been Hate Them streams, like I said. Kind of toward the end of the year, kind of seasonal depression time, so I'm a little just kind of, like, low energy right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and thank you for your super chats, of course. I do love when you guys support me. In the coming year, I will be thinking about doing different kinds of streams. I might start doing, like, members-only streams, teaching about art, teaching about YouTube, and either keep those streams members-only and make videos out of them, or make shorts out of them. I'm not quite sure, but we'll figure it out as we go along. My channel has always been on playing it by ear. I'm figuring it out as I go along. We'll be doing more episode discussion streams when shit that I'm actually want to talk about comes out and stuff like that. Probably not going to be talking about Stranger Things. My friends don't even want to watch it. It looks so bad. So anyway, oh, and thank you, Cryo, for a super sticker right there at the end. And again, thank you for the gifted subs this stream. If you got hit by one, you can integrate your YouTube and Discord accounts, and it should just add you automatically. I used to give out links to the members-only posts for people, but people were spreading those around, so that sucks. People ruin things for everyone. I'm sorry. Anyway, goodbye. I will see you guys possibly tomorrow night if you'd like to come to the Alan Wake stream. Good night and goodbye.